guys, welcome back! Today's random shout out goes out to Lily. Hi Lily! Lily is an online friend that I met through Facebook, through a gardening group, and she is awesome. Lily has sent me so many seeds over the last few months. Incredible, Dirk it's like, you get all these mysterious packages from America. What do I have to do to get mysterious packages? I'm like, yeah, you have to be friends with Lily. Now for today's video topic. DIY coffee filter, making coffee filters into seed bags. Yay! Now I don't know if you knew this about me already, but I'm a big fan of reusing stuff, or repurposing as it's now called in hipster lingo. It's so weird to me how we first we dig stuff out of the earth, then we develop this whole technology to make it into other stuff, mostly plastic, and then we use that incredible technology to develop a piece of plastic to fit around a cucumber, and at home you just cut the piece of plastic off and you toss it in a bin, and that's what the whole thing amounts to. You being annoyed that you can't get the bit of plastic off your cucumber. It makes no sense to me. So whenever I see something laying in a dumpster that I think I can still use, then it makes me super giddy and excited, because I feel like, wow, these are some resources that actually I can give a new life, and yeah, I don't know, restore some value to them or something. I genuinely, this sounds so preposterous, but I genuinely mean that. So in that spirit, I'd like to invite you in closer to witness how I make free seed bags out of coffee filters. Yay! So come in closer and prepare to be educated. Woo! I was gonna toss these into the air, and then I thought better of it. Judgment call. Okay, so here's what you do. You have this funnel-shaped coffee filter, and the first thing you do is you put the side where the ribbing is, where they press the two sides of the coffee filter together. You put it on the right side, as seen from where you're sitting, and you put it towards you, this long side here. And step one is you fold this towards the middle, directly along the edge of the ribbing, like so. For step two, you turn that towards you with the butt of the coffee filter sticking out, and then you have this line, and you go to about the halfway point, a little bit more towards you. It's not quite 1/3, but a little bit more than that, somewhere between halfway and 1/3. And then you put these edges where you just made that crease on top of each other, and you make a sharp crease, a sharp fold. So you put them on top of each other, and you have about 1 centimeter, 1/4 of an inch left here. And then you press it down and you fold it, like so. So that was step two. Step three. You take the other side and you fold that towards you. It's okay if these don't line up. As long as this flap falls into the flap underneath, you're good. So you put that all the way up to the edge of the other flap, and you make another sharp fold, like so. So for step four, you put this ripped edge towards you again, and you make another fold, a 90-degree fold compared to the first two folds you made. So that's, you take this flap and you just overlay these creases that you made earlier by folding it. And this is going to be the width of your finished seed envelope. So if you want to make it wider or less wide, then this is the time to do so. I think this is okay, so this is where I'm going to fold it. Ta-da! And now there's just one final fifth step left, and that's filling it and closing it. So I'm taking a bit of those reddish seeds that I harvested last week and filling it up. And now the first thing you do is you fold the last flap you made to the inside. Then you make sure that all the seeds are in the bottom of the envelope, and you fold the first flap you made, like so. And now you flip it so that this side is on the bottom, and you tap it on the table you're working on, or you just shake it so that the seeds are in this part of the envelope. You open this flap, it should have 2 layers of paper, and you fold this last flap in between those 2 layers. So, like so. It takes a bit of wiggling in the beginning, but you'll get better at it with practice. And you can sort of tweak it a little bit if your original folds didn't quite match up with your finished dimensions. But the finished product should look like this. It's neat, isn't it? And it's closed off on all sides. The seeds can't get out. See, this is proof that the seeds can't get out. La, 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 la. Seeds wanting to get out of a seed envelope, they make this sound. La, 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 la. But in vain you make that sound, for you cannot escape. Okay, back to reality. So what I forgot to mention earlier is that you can also use these as fancy tea bags for if you are serving loose tea and you're out of tea bags. So that happened to me, and that was very traumatic. No, it wasn't, but that was actually what led me to experiment with ways to fold a coffee filter into a tea bag. And then I thought, ooh, seed bag, and that's how the whole idea started. This was my first real up-close tutorial, so I hope you could follow that. And I'll zoom back out now, and because I feel weird sitting here with this envelope. Let me know! Okay! So, would you go for some seeds? It's no problem if you don't have a bag, because I do. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that tutorial. And I know that a lot of Americans use differently shaped coffee filters, the ones that go all the way around. But I couldn't find those. Those are only for professional use here. So, but I hope that if you have those and you flatten them and you put them on the table, that it's going to look quite similar and you're still going to be able to do something with this tutorial. I had fun doing this. Maybe I had a little too much fun. I don't know. I am very goofy and weird like this, so if you want to keep watching this channel, you might have to get used to that. But I hope we can still be friends. And speaking of friends, segue! You can be my friend on Facebook. If you go to the link in the description, that will take you to my personal profile and you can friend me there, and I accept all requests. And you can go to recoverista.com, which is my blog, where I write about life, the universe, and everything. Sometimes I put in a little bit about writing, because I am writing a novel at the moment. And I also share free crochet patterns, and I'm working on one right now. So a lot on there, all good stuff, and I hope you go check that out. And I hope you go forth and prosper and make many seed bags this week. Till next week, bye bye! And then we take the piece of meat out of the wrapper, and we probably never even wanted it to begin with. I mean, it would be fine by me if I could just get meat in like a little bag that I bring myself and can reuse or whatever. Well, meat's maybe not the best example. Okay. Okay. Gross!